Here's more evidence that what you eat matters when it comes to protecting your brain power. A new study identifies 5 specific nutrients that may play an important role in brain aging.
Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David and I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I came across this over at Science Alert. Yes. Scientists discover key food nutrients linked to slower brain aging. Oh, gee, I think I need some of this. I hope it's Scotch. Then I'll be happy. Right. For a change. Right, understanding the biological processes of getting older could help us lead longer lives and stay healthier later in life. And a new study links the speed at which our brain ages with the nutrients in our diet, as opposed to the preservatives or something like that. Yes. Researchers from the University of, ironic calling them preservatives, and they kill you quicker over a period of time, allegedly. Yes, you think they'd preserve you. No, it preserves the food, David, not you. Oh, okay. Researchers from the University of Illinois and the University of Nebraska-Lincoln mapped brain scans against nutritional intake for 100 volunteers aged between 65 and 75, looking for connections between certain diets and slower brain aging. They identified 2 distinct types of brain aging, and the slower-paced aging was associated with nutrient intake similar to what you would get from the Mediterranean diet, shown in previous studies to be one of the best for our bodies. And as usual, I'll leave the link to the main article under the video so you can pop in and check out these embedded links, to get a bit more, bit more information if you want to go for a bit of a deeper dive. Now, investigated specific nutrient biomarkers such as fatty acid profiles, known as in nutritional science to potentially offer health benefits, says neuroscientist Aaron Barbie from the University of Illinois. Now, this aligns with the extensive body of research in the field demonstrating the positive health effects of the Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes foods rich in these beneficial nutrients. Does that diet include a glass of wine with dinner? Or maybe lots of wine with dinner? And please don't depress me by saying this Mediterranean wine has less alcohol in it. Dear Lord. Importantly, the researchers didn't rely on the study participants to report on their diets. Instead, they analysed food samples to look for nutrient biomarkers, solid scientific evidence for what these elderly individuals were eating and drinking. Very interesting indeed. Yes, absolutely incredible. There's a little video here. I think we should take a look at it. It's only a little short one, and then we'll discuss a little more once we come out the other side.
Here's more evidence that what you eat matters when it comes to protecting your brain power. A new study identifies 5 specific nutrients that may play an important role in brain aging. The study included 100 healthy older adults who filled out questionnaires and underwent blood tests, MRI scans, and cognitive assessments. The results revealed 2 types of brain aging among the participants: accelerated and slower than expected. And researchers found those in the slower group had something in common. Their blood tests revealed higher concentrations of fatty acids, antioxidants, and carotenoids, 2 forms of vitamin E and choline. Participants with this nutrient profile also performed better on learning and memory tests. One researcher says this aligns with the extensive body of research in the field demonstrating the positive health effects of the Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes foods rich in these beneficial nutrients. He says randomized clinical trials are needed to see if boosting these nutrients through supplementation helps improve brain health.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? Fatty acids like those in fish and olive oil and antioxidants such as vitamin E present in spinach and almonds were the beneficial biomarkers identified, as well as carotenoids, plant pigments found in carrots. Pigments, is that just the colouring? Oh dear. And carrots in pumpkin, and that have previously been found to lower inflammation in the body and protect cells from damage. Another beneficial biomarker associated with slower aging in this research was choline, which is contained in high concentration in egg yolks, organ meats, and raw soybean. Yeah, I thought that said chlorine for a minute there. I thought that was a little bit of a worry. Yes. Now, the researchers assessed brain aging. How do you get confused between choline and chlorine, David? The researchers assessed brain aging through both MRI brain scans and cognitive assessments. This pair of approaches gave a picture of practical mental agility along with the more subtle details of neuron configuration. Now, this allows us to build a more robust understanding of the relationship between these factors, says Barbie. Now, we simultaneously examine brain structure, function, and metabolism, demonstrating a direct link between these brain properties and cognitive abilities. Again, I'm not a scientist, but I love sharing news stories like this, and hopefully they'll help people, and we can start a conversation around it. If somebody's a nutritionist, a scientific type person, please feel free to comment. Love to hear from you, and it'll be fantastic. Thank you. The evidence is now mounting that nutrition plays a significant role in how the brain ages, and each new study helps in providing more insight about how our brains are closely connected to every other part and function of the body. Well, I certainly hope my brain is connected very closely to my body. I'll be a bit concerned if it was about 10 feet across the room, but I get their point. This research only captured a snapshot in time and isn't comprehensive enough to prove cause and effect. However, similar conclusions were reached by a 2023 study which followed participants for 12 years and also found a connection between the Mediterranean diet and lower cognitive decline. Next, the team wants to look at clinical trials across a significant amount of time to see how diet and nutrition might affect brain aging. It's possible that simple tweaks to what we eat could help cut down the risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. That'd be interesting. I wonder if anybody's done a study on, say, the diet of Leonardo da Vinci. That would be interesting. As the gentleman, some of the things he produced as he was older were absolutely incredible pieces of art and technology, because he wasn't just a painter for the Mona Lisa. If you're unaware, Leonardo, back in his day, created the machine gun. But of course, didn't have bullets, it had arrows. The tank, the submarine, the parachute. Was it with the tank? I know it was the submarine and the parachute, and the helicopter as well. I know he did work on the helicopter. Absolutely amazing. So I'm wondering if his diet had anything to do with it. What about Galileo Galilei, for argument's sake? That would be really interesting to find out what sort of diet he had, because he was, as they got older, they just seemed to still produce some amazing scientific work. Absolutely incredible. Blows me away. Again, I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments. It'll be fantastic. Thank you. As I said, I'm not a scientist, but I love getting in discussions with scientists so I can learn as much as I can. The present study identifies particular nutrient biomarker patterns that are promising and have favourable associations with measures of cognitive performance and brain health, says Barbie. The research has been published in NPG Aging. And as I say, leave the link to the main article below the video so you can pop in and check out the links here and go for a bit of a deeper dive if you like. Well, that's very interesting. Not necessarily new, but just a bit of an update on what sort of brain food, as the old expression goes, that are best for us. It's quite interesting, isn't it? All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video, because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, as I say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say...
Did IQs just drop sharply while I was away?